Hello everyone, welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more exciting true crime content. Today we look at a family which made a fortune out of running 8 brothels in Devon, but have been stripped of more than £100,000 of ill-gotten assets. Former prostitute Edwina Stockwell rented out rooms to sex workers from Eastern Europe and Thailand by the night for £80 a time. She recruited her 70-year-old husband Michael and 33-year-old son Richard to help collect rent and launder the profits. Stockwell was jailed at Exeter Crown Court in March this year, and now she and her family have been ordered to repay £108,911.13 under the Proceeds of Crime Act. Their string of brothels was busted by police after neighbours in Exeter and Torquay complained about suspicious activity with a stream of men visiting the properties. Families living near one pop-up brothel in Linnet Close, Exeter were so alarmed that they stopped their children playing outside. The family made £176,000 over 2 years, and the police found £3,588 cash hidden in the school bag of Stockwell's 11-year-old daughter. Messages on Madame Stockwell's phone showed that she had also helped to organise a sex party for swingers in Exeter, calling her clients kinky bastards. The brothels were located at Union Street and Grange Apartments in Torquay, and Linnet Close, Mount Pleasant Road, Winford Road and flats in Akeland Street, Exeter. Stockwell, also known as Kaylee, aged 59, of Vine Road, Torquay, admitted 8 counts of managing a brothel and 2 of money laundering, and was sentenced for 2 years 8 months in March. Stockwell, of the same address, admitted converting criminal property and was jailed for 9 months, suspended for 18 months. Christian of Cleveland Road, Torquay, admitted 5 counts of assisting in the management of a brothel and 1 of converting criminal property, and was jailed for 18 months, suspended for 2 years and ordered to do 200 hours of unpaid community work. Judge Timothy Rose made orders against all 3 under the Proceeds of Crime Act. He declared that Stockwell had benefited from crime by £143,000, but only had available assets of £91,000. He ordered her to repay that amount within 3 months or serve a further 11 months. He said Stockwell's benefit was £16,365 and ordered him to repay the full amount or face 6 months in jail. The son's benefit was said to be £16,778, but he only had £1,000 in available assets. He was ordered to pay that amount or serve 7 days in default. At the hearing in March, Mr. Kenna Siva prosecuting said Stockwell has a previous conviction for running a brothel in Oxford and set up again in Devon in 2017. She kept spreadsheets for what she called the business, and a message on her phone showed she found that renting rooms by the night was easier and more lucrative than running her own brothel. She showed contempt for the women who rented the rooms for £80 a night and recruited the sex workers through the same website which they used to advertise for clients. Stockwell got her son to collect rent from 5 of the properties when he told her he was struggling to make a living from his sandwich business. Her husband also collected rent on one occasion, and almost £18,000 of the profits went through his bank account. A total of £117,000 went through the couple's accounts in the 21 months before police shut down the business in March 2020. The houses were raided at different times by police who found large numbers of condoms, lubricants, cash and a sex toy. Mr. Siva said the women who paid rent to Stockwell were vulnerable to danger and came from Thailand, Romania or other parts of Eastern Europe and had little grasp of English. The houses at Linnet Close in Exeter and Grange Apartments in Torquay both caused upset to people living nearby. Mr. Brian Fitzgerald for Stockwell said that she had herself been driven into prostitution when she was younger as a way of escaping an abusive relationship. He said that she was not involved in exploiting the women or in their day-to-day management. She is in poor health with osteoarthritis and has mental health issues. Mr. Barry White for Christian and Mr. William Parkhill for Stockwell both said they have not been in trouble before and they were drawn into the business by Stockwell. Her husband had worked hard as a bricklayer throughout his life before retiring 5 years ago. What do you think about Miss Stockwell's story? Do you think she's as innocent as she claims? Or do you think that she's taking advantage of these other sex workers?
Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like and a share, and leave any thoughts or suggestions you have in the comments section. We love to read through them all. And if you're new but enjoy UK true crime content, then subscribe to see when our newest video releases. And as always, stay safe.